in that
The media. Can't trust the media. I guess I've engaged in attempts at change making in various ways. I've been a lobbyist of sort, a campaigner, and in that role I have focused on changing one very specific government policy with Ecology Action Centre. And maybe I'll talk a bit about that because it was successful. So we lobbied the Nova Scotia government for several years to pass a ban on cosmetic or lawn pesticides, and they did that. Became official this year. We did that through various means and tactics, but I was on CKDU earlier today actually talking on the book club, and the host asked me kind of about that similar thing, and I was trying to remember all the tactics, but he asked me like how many meals do you have to buy, you know, and on the EAC budget, I bought myself 1 cup of coffee when I was meeting a low-level government bureaucrat one time, and that was about all I can remember. So there's not a lot of whining and dining, but you have to rally what resources you can and be very strategic and having a very specific ask. But what I realized in my work with government officials was, and I recently spoke to my wife Mia about this, we did a workshop on it, but two of us could come up with 2 things that government people always wanted to know. 1, what does the populace think? And 2, how much is it going to cost? And if you can answer those in positive ways, more than 50% of the people like it, and it ain't going to cost a dime, then they'll do it. But the more it costs, the less likely they are to do it, and the fewer people that like it, the less likely they're going to do it. So you have to rally public support somehow, and that goes back to things like the media, and using the media somehow to touch people's hearts. But it's very difficult because another maxim we came up with in our workshop was your issue is more complex than the media. The media is soundbite oriented, picture oriented, and 700-word column oriented. And it's hard to get at the complexity of environmental issues. And there's a book that recently came out. Sorry, Nimbus, I'm going to hype one of your competitors, but Richard Zarowski put one out with Fernwood recently called Mediocrity, and he sort of talks a lot about the media's failure to comprehend science, particularly climate change. And I asked in another workshop I did recently, why is it that the media acts like climate change is still a legitimate scientific debate, as if there is a debate in the scientific community? There isn't. The debate that exists is political, and it happens between industry-funded quacks, that would be 3% of people with PhDs, and actual scientists who are functioning independently as academics. So this overwhelming evidence indicates, yes, human-caused climate change is real, and it's going to really kill us if we don't do something about it. But the media acts like it's a 50-50 debate because they function on conflict and so-called objectivity, which means giving each side of the story equal play, whether there's real equality of opinion there or not. So the question is, how do you get your story out in an emotional, powerful, truthful, and compelling way that touches on the way people really make decisions? So those things I was talking about, imagination, intuition, heart, emotion, as well as reason. It's very difficult. But there are, fortunately, at our disposal more cheap technological tools than have ever been available before. And things like social media, and we've seen the power. You may laugh at Twitter, I do, but it certainly played a role in what happened recently in Tunisia and Egypt. and it wasn't the be-all, end-all. It was a tool that people used very effectively. And we're able to make movies very cheaply now. And we can talk to people and get their stories. And books like this, I hope, play some small part in that, because I interviewed 35 people for the book, and all of them are compelling, emotional, powerful people who did amazing things. So in getting those stories out, we get the populace on our side, then we survey the populace so we can show the politicians and the bureaucrats that they're on our side, that they actually want, that 70% of Nova Scotians in rural and urban areas actually do, yes, support a cosmetic pesticide ban because they care about their kids and their pets not getting cancer. And then you show them that they can do this for less than $1 million a year, which in government terms is only a little bit of money. And then you show them the way. And then you ask the municipalities to chirp in and say, yes, this is what we want. And it's a complicated, long, sticky process, but it can work. And at the same time, we have people doing great entrepreneurial activity and changing the way we get our food, the way we get around, the way we run our households, the way we deodorize and brush our teeth, and all these little things that add up. And you have people coming out with great methods like community-based social marketing to help people along. So there's a lot of good stuff and methods out there, but it's, again, going beyond just the shotgun education approach and figuring out ways. And this is where I think the environmental movement has a ways to go, figuring out how to touch people's hearts. Because you'll win more with hearts than with minds even.